와, 되게 멋있어 여기. 뭐라 그런 거야? Can you not? 왜 저러는 걸까? 맛있는 냄새 난다. 그래. Yeah, I hear it. Hello, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what the fall looks like in Japan. My husband mentioned that the 4 seasons in Japan are distinctively beautiful in their own ways. I like the fall the most, and hiking adds a greater appreciation of the season. So for those who plan to visit Japan in the fall or hike Mount Mitake, here are a few tips to help you plan the journey. If you're heading to Mount Mitake from central Tokyo, get on a train from Shinjuku Station to Mitake Station. The ride should take about 90 minutes. Mount Mitake is located northwest of central Tokyo. It is 6 to 8 kilometers long, depending on where you start from, and 929 meters above the sea level, which should take about 4 hours to complete. It is a relatively easy course for regular hikers, but it can be tough for newbies like me. You can either walk or take a bus from Mitake Station. Since there were only 2 buses per hour, I walked. It is not a paved road, and the elevation gets higher as you get close to the entrance because it is at an altitude of 407 meters. It takes about 90 minutes to walk up to Mount Mitake, but with the cable car, you can easily reach the summit in 6 minutes. They say the steepest slope can run 25 grades, and the mountain has an average grade of 22 degrees. My very purpose in coming to Mount Mitake was to exercise and rest my eyes from busy people, and that is why I walked up to the summit. I think it took us about 2 hours. The first station is near the cable car station. They sell fried onigiri, melon pan, and dango. However, this may only be available for those riding the cable car because the hiker's road does not go around it. The second station has restaurants and souvenir shops in a single narrow street. The end of the road is a cross-section where hikers can decide their next step, either to the shrine or to the summit. Before heading to the next stage, there is a public space for hikers to eat lunch. We had our lunch here too. If you forget to bring your lunch, don't worry, cute little onigiris are sold for 100 yen on the street. The last station is called Nagao Daira. There are wooden tables and chairs on the side, but many hikers sat on the ground to enjoy the vast open sky while eating their lunch. For those seeking hot coffee, there's a small cafe run by an old gentleman who sells various kinds of drinks, including coffee and Japanese sake called Nihonshu. Once you reach the summit, you can take several different paths. As you can see from the map, we headed down to Nanayo Fall, which then led us to Tengoiwa and Musashi Mitake Shrine. Google Maps does not indicate a way from the summit to Nanayo Falls, but only a few steps away from the summit or the cafe, there is a signpost showing different directions to different sightseeings. We chose Nanayo Falls because it was only 600 meters away from where we were. But we should have considered that the shorter distance can mean that it has a higher elevation. So our road down to the fall got steeper and narrower as we got closer to the fall. Suppose you want to avoid knee-breaking downward hiking as we did, I recommend another path that is much easier and allows you to see more things on the mountain. Starting from the summit or the cafe, take this road that brings you to the rock garden, and then drop by the Ayahiro Falls. From there, walk back to the cafe or Mitake Shrine, and then to the cable car station. This can be slightly longer, but less steep and dangerous. I only began this hiking to see Autumn of Japan, but I have learned much more than I had planned. Simply by hiking, I saw things I don't usually see in my daily life, and I felt both physical and mental tensions holding on to me, easing up just for moving my body for long hours. Although this was my last hiking of the year, it was a worthy experience. So whether you're in Japan or not, why don't you take a chance to enjoy the autumn by visiting the nearby mountains? Enjoy! And thank you for watching.